Hi, welcome to Loveful Tarot. My name's David, and today we're going to be doing a full yearly forecast for the year 2022, the coming year, for those of you who are Sagittarius. What we're going to start off first is a general reading for your life, career, and finance, maybe a little bit of health as well. And then we're going to do another reading after that, which will be love and relationships, broken down to first those in a relationship, and then after those of you who are single. So for your Sagittariuses, if you'd like to skip through, I have markers, so please click down in the info below and you'll be able to skip through to the right part for you, okay? Anyway, let's begin your reading, Sagittarius, and what we're going to do is shuffle the cards. I really enjoy you guys being here today with me. This is your very first reading, Sagittarius. What is in the stars for you today? So just to let you know about the vibe here, it's going to be pretty chill. You're going to be hanging out with me. We're going to be talking. You're not actually here, but you know, I can feel you. So what else? You guys really have been amazing. Those of you who have been very supportive for me, and I really appreciate it. Please guys, like and subscribe so that I can gain some traction on this channel and give you more readings, okay? So Sagittarius, what do we have in store for you today for your general life, career and finance, and matters of the health? What do we have for Sagittarius? We're gonna shuffle and see what cards fly out. Sometimes if there's too many, I'll reshuffle again, just to have a clearer message for you guys, okay? And at the end of each reading, I will also be doing a advice card, so you guys can have a little bit more clarity on the reading. So we have 3 cards out right now. We're going to take the first one, and that is the 5 of Swords. That's right over there. 5 of Swords. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. And we also have the Lover's card. Wow. This is quite a message here for you guys. So in the coming year, there could be issues with you having to walk away from a situation. Could also be, for some of you Sagittariuses, that you'll be getting into some sort of conflict or battle. Could be some sort of struggle at work. Could be a coworker. Could be a power struggle with a boss. And someone's going to be walking away. It looks like you're going to be giving up on the situation. Or maybe even some sort of defeat for you. Okay? You'll have to make some decision sometime down the line in the new year. Could be also you needing to balance some other part of your life. So it could be finance, could be maybe friendships, could be relationships, okay? For some of you, you could be maybe falling and maybe having to deal with some sort of muscle strain. Maybe in regards to the hip area, which is a lot of trouble areas for Sagittarius. Then we have the Lover's card here. So there's going to be some new partnership coming up for you in the new year. I mean, this is a general reading, so it could be a partner, but please wait until we get to love and relationships. If it's not someone you're going to meet that's life-changing, this could definitely be a partnership within your work. You could be self-employed and maybe teaming up with another person, and you guys could be launching a new business. This could also be, a coworker that maybe you're going to be sharing a project with, and you guys are going to be getting along really well and then working really well and also producing, which is great, right? We want those types of partnerships. They don't always come around for us. Lovers could also be a Gemini person coming toward you, so that could be a person. What else do we have for Sagittarius for 2022? What kind of decisions will you be having to make, or what type of balancing do you need to do here? Are you overworked? Is one part of your life not balanced? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Could be some sort of news. Could be bad news coming in for you. maybe in regards to work, so something about a raise, maybe, you know, someone's lying to somebody at work, someone saying untruths about you. Could be also your energy. So if you were the Knight of Swords in reverse, you could be maybe talking smack about someone, okay? Or maybe you're not liking somebody at work. Or there could be disagreements, and you'll be very upfront with your feelings or what you think. Okay? What else is coming in for Sagittarius? Could also remind you to take things slow for the year. Try not to exercise too hard or do things too fast. Okay? Take your time with certain things. What else do we have for Sagittarius for 2022? Please give me some more messages for Sagittarius. What does the universe have in store for you? Sometimes the cards just don't want to come out right away. And sometimes you gotta shuffle a little bit more, you know. There we go. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be an individual coming in towards you. It could be fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could also be a boss. Someone who maybe doesn't do a lot, and they could be lazy. Or maybe they are not into taking action. So someone that maybe you complain to and they never do anything about it. Someone you wish that did more. This could be an energy of your energy. So if you wanted to do more, maybe you're not able to because there's some sort of conflict going on here about some sort of news happening here. Okay? We have here the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this could definitely be happening in a group situation. Like I said, it could be a work group, could be at a school, or maybe you're attending school right now. There could be an individual that's keeping you from moving on in some ways, or disrupting you. This could be your energy with the Queen of Wands. It's a fire card. So if this is you, you're feeling off because of this news, and it could be happening in a group situation or amongst peers or amongst family. Could be a family issue, could be a school issue or a work issue, somewhere where there's a group of people, okay? This could also mean it leads to you having to work by yourself for a while. Could also mean you have to go into your studies more for some of you Sagittariuses. You're not focusing on that. Or maybe you're just kind of slacking off a bit. We have 3 cards. We'll do them one individually. We have here the Eight of Wands in reverse. Could be inaction, could be no movement happening. It could also be withholding something, or not wanting to do something, or not wanting to report something, not wanting to move on from a situation for some of you. Then we have the Star card. Now this card, guys, really good card, okay? It's a really healing energy for a lot of you Sagittariuses. You'll be going through a healing process with a lot of you, and you're gonna take care of yourselves. There's a lot of love coming in this year for you with this Star card. Could also be an Aquarius person coming into your life. Again, if this is a work situation, things will kind of turn out great for you in the year. Maybe after a little bit of this bad news that you have at work and a decision that you have to make, you know, from a conflict that you had to walk away with, leads you to a new type of partnership here, okay? And the Knight of Swords in reverse could mean you guys don't work on all the BS that's going on around, and you're ignoring all that news and talk and shit, and you're focusing more on your work, okay? And some of you will be discouraged by people, or maybe you're going to be feeling down, you're going to be feeling off, you're going to be feeling like, oh, well, maybe this isn't the right decision for myself, like maybe I should hold back a bit, okay? And then you're thinking about cutting back on a lot of things for the year in regards to acquiring new knowledge or school, or maybe taking on more projects at work, okay? And then there'll be a period where you're gonna just focus on maybe even yourself, and no big actions will be taken either. Could be also canceled travel plans for some of you, okay? Could also be blood pressure that you may have to watch out for. And then we have the Star card coming in, like I said. Healing, very wish fulfillment kind of energy. You'll be in a really good place for maybe mid-year, okay? Then we have the Nine of Wands. So you're going to be building something for yourself. You're going to be carefully and analyzing things and carefully planning something for yourself. That's going to be pretty big, but you're just really focused. And you could be so focused on work, or you could also be taking on a lot of enterprises and, you know, going out a lot, just really doing things, okay? Maybe not so much dealing with emotional based things, but you're going to be having a good time. What else is coming up? Let's get an advice card for Sagittarius for the year 2022. Any advice that Sagittarius needs to know for the new year? Give me one card, or a few if you'd like, universe. What advice do we have for Sagittarius for the new year? We'll take that. We have here the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So guys, in the new year, the advice here is to focus more on yourself. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough time and love, and you need to pamper yourself, treat yourself more to nice things. Maybe once in a while, you know, go out and have your favorite meal, and if you have to sometimes do it on your own because no one wants to go with you, that's completely fine. Just do you, and maybe that means going out on a day of shopping, and maybe that means also, you know, doing that trip that maybe you wouldn't have done. Really teaches us to really spend on ourselves, because really you're the one that's in control of your life, and your life is worth it, right? So guys, don't forget to do that, because, you know, maybe we'll be so focused in work and relationships and just life that sometimes we forget to focus on ourselves and whatever it is that really is going to really treat you and give you some comfort in life, okay? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. We're going to move on to love and relationships, and thanks for joining me. Hi Sagittarius, it's David again from Love Tarot. Welcome back to our love and relationship reading for those of you who are already in a relationship. Remember, if you are single and a Sagittarius, please move on to the next reading by clicking on the next timestamp. You can access that in the info below. So what do we have for Sagittarius for 2022 in love and relationships coming up for you guys? What do you need to know for the year, and what is coming up for you? Let's get some messages for Sagittarius, shall we? Okay. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius in love and relationships. What is coming up for you this year? What should you know for the year? What information Okay. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Right over there. There we go. Ace of Cups in reverse could be that there is a offer from an individual that's turned down. So for some of you Sagittarius, no, this doesn't have to be a love offer pertaining to your partner even. Maybe it's someone or a third party, or it could be you delaying on an offer from your partner. So maybe there's a marriage proposal, or maybe there's an engagement and you're having second thoughts about it. Okay? For some of you in a relationship, it could mean that you're wanting more love in your life and you want some sort of new beginning with your partner, but there's something kind of holding you back. Or maybe you're not honest with your feelings, or one of you isn't honest with your feelings. Okay, and it's keeping you from moving on to that next stage. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Love and relationships. Tell me what Sagittarius needs to know. 2 cards. First one is the Page of Swords. Someone wants to do something new, something different. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. So this could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person could be wanting to try some new things, or maybe take on a new career path or some sort of business venture that they have. Could be your energy as well. 2 of Swords. So someone's going, or someone's repressing the way that they feel, or they could be going through some sort of situation where they have to make a choice. I see it more as repressed feelings. So not being open with yourself, okay? Because we have here the Ace of Cups here. Matters of the heart. In order for new beginnings to happen, someone having an idea that they are, or it could be you wanting to make things better, or trying to improve things by trying new things. But then at the same time, not really knowing what really to do and being confused. You're thinking about every possible way, or what can I do to make this relationship work, or what can I do to make this relationship better? Because we all deserve that real love, and some of you are struggling with that, okay? Could be you struggling with your emotions and your feelings. You're just not open. Maybe you've never been open before. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius for the new year here with love and relationships, those in a relationship? What else do we have for Sagittarius? 2 cards. First one, King of Pentacles in reverse. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be an energy that's part of the reading. So if this is your partner represented by one of the earth signs, they could be maybe overworked. They're working too much. Okay? And this is causing a little bit of strain in your relationship. It could be you're working too much, or you're more focused on material things, and maybe you're forgetting something about each other. You're not able to focus on each other. For some of you, there could be an individual in the relationship that could be a little bit more controlling, or has more power in the relationship. Maybe financially they're a little bit more stable than the other partner. Therefore, they have a little bit more power and control and influence over things. And one person feels like this is a bit imbalanced. What else do we have? Oh, we have another card here. That's right. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. You know, the matter could be about money. This is definitely an issue with finances. So you guys could have issues with money and having that power struggle between the two of you. And sometimes money complicates things. It always does. You don't want that to happen. You need to establish boundaries and what the other person expects of the other individual, and the other person never wants to feel used or maybe take too much of their power, of that power. It should be an equal bond between you two. And when you add money to the mix, you know, that person gets to choose. Oh, I want to do this because I'm paying for it. I want to eat this because I'm paying for it. So sometimes, you know, you forget that it is an equal balance between the two of you. You guys could be overspending, or there could be some losses financially between the two of you. What else do we have for Sagittarius for 2022 in love and relationships? Are you guys just wasting money? Maybe you're going out too much and you should be spending more time at home with each other and making meals instead of blowing hundreds of dollars at the bars and going nuts. It's okay to enjoy though. All right, what else do we have for Sagittarius? I know you guys are really outgoing. You know, you're really smart individuals, so you know what to do. What else is coming up in love and relationships? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Maybe there's a bit of loss of passion in the relationship. You guys are struggling, maybe in the bedroom, or maybe you want to try new things and someone is refusing. We'll take that one. We have the Page of Pentacles. You know, but there's going to be some sort of apology coming in, and even perhaps a gift to you. This could be an earth sign again, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So maybe your plans change with each other. Maybe you have a trip that you're both supposed to go on and one of you has to bail, or maybe the plans are delayed or canceled. But there'll be a new opportunity coming in that'll be worth it. Definitely worth it. It's going to be exciting for you guys. Could be a fun little trip. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. So it'll definitely be something new. It won't feel like anything from the past. And one of you may feel like, oh, well, I want, you know, to do this because I've always done this, and this is how I feel when I go to the beach, and that's how I vacation. But maybe one partner wants to travel into the city and go and tour around a busy city and get to enjoy the culture. So it'll definitely be a new experience for some of you. Whatever it is that's coming in for between the two of you. For some of you, you're also leaving the past behind. So maybe, you know, the two of you had some issues that you had to work out maybe the year before, and you're slowly letting those feelings go, or any resentments to your partner. And that's a good thing. But, you know, it takes time to heal. So whenever you're ready, that's when you know that you've done some soul searching, I guess. Okay? All right. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. So yeah, a lot of you will be coming out of maybe a dormant stage in your relationship. Maybe things have been kind of stale the last year. You know, COVID's happened, you know, but things will pick up. And you're coming out of a darker time. Definitely coming out of something. You've been, you know, delaying your trip plans for too long. So it's time to start planning these things. It's time to do things, okay? And really enjoy yourselves. Watch the overspending between the two of you. You know, if you do decide to do something, it doesn't have to be super expensive. You can find cheap ways to have an exciting adventure in wherever you're living, or maybe you can go for a road trip. Let's see what advice card we have for those Sagittariuses in a relationship. What is the advice for Sagittarius for those in relationship in the new year? Give me one card, please. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. We have the Three of Swords. So guys, for too long, okay, you've been either depressed or not feeling great or sad about a situation, but you got to realize that deep within, like, you know, these hearts need to mend, and you know, you need time to heal. And sometimes the pain that we've received over trauma, either a previous relationship or maybe a death of a loved one, these things take time for you, and it's okay. In matters of the heart, these are things that take time to heal, and it's okay to feel certain ways. And sometimes we're up and then the next day we're down, and we have to acknowledge that it's okay to feel sad sometimes, and to just be aware of that more. Okay? All right, guys, I hope that was a good reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to move on to Sagittariuses, those of you who are for love and relationship that are singles. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Sagittarius singles. Today we're going to be doing your reading for 2022 for those of you who are single. Sagittariuses, I hope you enjoyed the reading earlier, and we're going to go through today what messages you may have. Remember, you can watch this any time of the year, and when you watch it and it resonates with you, then you'll know that it's for you, okay? For those of you who this doesn't resonate with, remember, I'll have other videos, so please like and subscribe and click notifications for those updates. Let's begin. What do we have for Sagittarius for 2022 in love? For those Sagittarius singles, hungry for love, excited and eager. What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Right over there, thank you. Well, guys, could be some sadness that you're going through right now. For some of you Sagittariuses, you could be hung up over someone maybe who you've told that you've had feelings for, and maybe they haven't reciprocated back to you. Or maybe you're too scared to come forward about your feelings with this person, and it's blocking you, and you're kind of refusing to move on too. So not only are you not looking for love coming your way in other directions, you're too focused on one individual. And it is making you sad, because deep down, emotionally, you don't feel fulfilled by this person. They're not giving you what you want. Okay? We have the Justice card. Could be a Libra you're dealing with, Sagittarius. This also means that you need to now play fair, or you need to find some sort of balance here, where you're able to, okay, maybe you still want to put a little bit of energy into this person, but I need to now refocus some of that energy and potentially find a partner that is really interested and is better for me than the current situation. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't feel sad about the person that you want to be with. You need to take in this Justice energy. It's a major arcana, so this is a life lesson, or you'll be taught a lesson here. Okay? Maybe the other individual will know that they're being taught a lesson, because if you decide to leave the situation, then they're going to feel like they got what they deserved. for some of you. But things will work out in your favor. And hopefully you come out of this sadness a lot sooner, okay? But you need to stop focusing on maybe just one person and feeling sorry for yourself. What else is coming in for Sagittarius? Singles for 2022. Please give me a message. What messages do we have for Sagittarius for 2022? Cards are being a little tricky today. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So Sagittarius, you're still holding on to the idea of this romance with another individual. And you're hung up on it. And you're not letting go yet. And there's a part of you that wants to let go, but you just can't. Why is that? Why can't you let go? We have here the Eight of Cups in reverse. So later down the line, guys, you're going to have a choice to walk away from this situation or to leave matters of the heart for a person that you're dealing with behind. But in the end, it feels like it's such a struggle for you. You're still holding on. Maybe you also see that one day things could work out or rebalance themselves. But it's just bringing you sadness here. What is happening when Sagittarius actually walks away from the situation? Maybe you feel like you just need to take a break and focus your feelings on something else completely. Yourself even. Please give me other messages for Sagittarius singles for the new year. What does Sagittarius have to know for 2022? Please give me a message for Sagittarius. We have the King of Wands in reverse. This could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Could be yourself. Could be Leo. Could be Aries. I see this person maybe a little lazy. Maybe they're a little dishonest. Maybe they don't like initiating relationships. Maybe they have commitment issues because they're too busy with themselves and their own adventures and enterprises right at the moment. And that's why you want to walk away from the situation. But it hurts because you walking away means you'll never have a chance again. Or that's how you feel, at least. So you hold on to the idea of keeping this person close by because you want this justice to happen between the two of you. But they're so focused on themselves right now, Sagittarius. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Whew. I feel like this is now time to maybe get some upgrades in your life. So could be going out buying a new wardrobe, maybe getting a new apartment for yourself, change that atmosphere up a bit, okay? change your diet. Maybe you need to open your horizons to new foods and cultures and just really enjoy what the planet has to offer, okay? And when you're kind of in tune with all that, this could bring about a change within this individual that you're dealing with. When you're in your element, doing your thing. I mean, you are fire, but this is you embracing life and the material world and just enjoying yourself. This is an advice card. What is the advice that we have for Sagittarius for 2022 in love and relationships? For those of you who are single, Ace of Swords. So guys, this means I wouldn't take any information that's coming towards you as anything that's truthful right away. I would take a moment and judge later on. Sometimes, you know, we may hear something, but they may not be truths. So I wouldn't judge a situation just based on, you know, a couple people saying certain things about an individual. I think you have to make your own judgments, okay? This could also teach you that sometimes you are cloudy with your thoughts and you need to refocus yourself in order to get what you want and attain. Maybe there's some upgrades you need to do with the mind. So again, meditation, go read some books, learning. You can do a lot of things for yourself that'll increase that capacity and make you a better person overall. Same with this Nine of Pentacles energy here. So it's almost like you could be lying to yourself about certain things and you're denying yourself what you really deserve by holding on to certain things and people or the idea of someone that isn't that interested, because you deserve so much more than this. And maybe you'll never find the truth and you're going to continue this toxic cycle. All right, guys? Anyway, there'll be more readings for Sagittarius singles coming up. I'm going to start a mid one in January, so please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit notifications. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye for now.